What we have in America is the exception, not the rule in human history. Almost everyone who has ever lived on this planet didn't get to choose their leaders. And they didn't get to choose their life either. You were stuck doing whatever your family and your parents were stuck doing before you. What made us as exceptional and different is that here truly anyone from anywhere can accomplish anything. And if we lose that, it is so difficult to recapture. And that's something worth fighting for. Every time I talk about how special America is, some commentator or whoever it may be will roll their eyes and say, well, that's just something Americans tell each other to make themselves feel good. You have the right to believe that. I don't have that option because I've seen it with my own eyes. Let me close with the 30 seconds or 45 seconds that I have left with a story that I've rarely told, maybe once or twice in a public forum. But I wanted to share with you today, and I thought it was appropriate to do here. When I was running against Charlie Crist near the end of that campaign, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. He was very sick. I reached the primary. Even though he switched parties, as you recall, he was an independent, now he's a Democrat, he's running out of parties. I had a primary. It wasn't very competitive, but I had a primary. My dad at that point was nearing the end of his life. I remember going by to see him that day. I was going to win the primary. And my nephew answered the door with a big smile. I said, what are you smiling about? I said, come in and you'll see. My dad had not been out of bed for a month and a half. He was fully dressed, sitting in a wheelchair. Because no matter how bad he felt, that night he was going to go to my victory party. Unfortunately, that night, by the end of the night, he was too tired and he couldn't make it. And I thought about it, especially after he passed. Why was that so important for him? The normal answer is that was your dad. He was proud of what you had achieved. But I realized it was so much more. You see, my dad, at 9 years of age, his mother died and he had to go to work, and he worked for 70 years. He struggled. He never made a lot of money. He was never rich. He was never famous. And I'm sure that in his darkest and most discouraging days, he wondered what his life was all about. You know what gave his life purpose and meaning? Is seeing us being able to do all the things he never could. Giving us the chance to achieve the kind of life he perhaps wanted for himself, but that door never opened for them. That was his American dream, and this country made that possible. That's why I know America is special. That's why I know she's different. And that's why I know she is worth fighting for and saving. And that's why I know that that's what we will do. Thank you very much. God bless all. Thank you.